Okay, today we're going to run through a little heart chakra flow. As you can see, it's a little bit improv. I don't have my mat with me today. I'm visiting a family friend's house. So I'm just going to do it right on the carpet. We're going to begin today's class in easy pose. So sitting crisscross applesauce or whatever feels comfortable. Bring your hands to your knees. Pack those shoulders. Bring them down away from your ears. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Releasing all tension in your face, your jaw. Taking a couple deep breaths in. We're going to transition into cow face, so our knees are going to be stacked on top of one another. If you have really tight hamstrings and hips like I do, you're going to need a bolster likely underneath your hips to lift you just a little, to release that pressure off your inner hips. And you're going to reach behind you and clasp those hands together. Couple deep breaths here. Making sure your shoulders stay down from your ears. Now we're going to switch and we're going to stack our left knee on top of our right knee. We're going to switch which arms we stack behind. Now we're going to transition into tabletop, so plant those hands. Shoulders right above your hands. Hips right above your knees. And we're going to go into melting heart pose. So our chest is going to start moving towards our thighs. Our hips are staying up in the air. Bringing your chest towards the floor until your forehead meets the floor. You walk your hands out. Hold this pose for a couple breaths. Now we're going to lay flat on our stomachs. Roll our thighs out towards the floor. This is going to help protect our back. We're going to unclench our butt, lower onto our elbows. Our elbows are right below our shoulders and our forearms are planted on the floor. And now we're going to slightly gaze upwards. This is called the Sphinx pose. This is going to help us transition into Cobra and then Up Dog. Okay, now lay flat back on your stomach. Plant those hands and push up into plank. Bring the weight forward onto your toes. Chaturanga. Up Dog. Legs are up above the floor. Your thighs are not touching the floor. They're grazing right above. And you're going to flip those toes and push back into Down Dog. Left leg lifts up off the ground, parallel. Now we're going to bring it towards our right butt cheek. We're slowly going to bring that left foot down. We're pivoting our right foot onto the side. Making a kickstand, wild thing. Now we're going to bring it back into plank. Our left leg steps through. Our right toes are at a 45-degree angle on railroad tracks. Arms sweep up. Warrior one. Hands sweep down. Push back into a plank. Weight goes up onto our toes. Chaturanga. Up dog. Flip the toes. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Bring it up over towards the left butt cheek. Slowly rotating on that left foot. Wild thing. Flip back over. Right lift. Right foot steps forward to meet the hands. Left foot, toes are at a 45-degree angle on railroad tracks. Arm sweep up. Warrior one. Hands windmill. We're gonna drop that right leg back down into tabletop. Now we're gonna rise up onto our knees slowly. We're gonna bring our hands to the top of our butt cheeks or the back of our pelvis. And we're slowly gonna bring our gaze upwards. Now if you feel like you can bring this stretch deeper, you're gonna bring your hands down onto your heels. Into camel. We're gonna rise back up, back into easy crisscross pose. And here we're gonna do a little Hiradaya Mudra, which is gonna help us release stress and anxiety. It's gonna open up our heart to new things, and it's gonna help us release up pent-up emotions. And while we're practicing this, we're gonna also focus on our pranayama breath, which is in through the nose, and then a deep exhale out through the mouth. You're gonna hear it. It's kind of gonna sound like an ocean coming out of your mouth. So to do this, we're gonna bring our index fingers to the root and the bottom of our thumb. And then we're gonna bring our ring and our middle fingers to the tip of our thumb. And we're leaving our pinky pointing outwards like you're drinking a glass of water. Now bring these hands to the knees and take a couple deep breaths here, being conscious of what you might be holding on to, what you need to let go. Typically we would hold this for about 20 breaths, but for the purpose of this video, we'll lay back into corpse pose, flat on our back, muscles relaxed, palms open and facing upwards. Shavasana.